What's good, YouTube? Tyree back with another video, and we're going to be doing a I try every dribble style. So if you want to know which height requirements and speed with balls you need for the different dribble styles, there they are right there. So we're going to start off with the basic dribble style. We're going to just be testing, the crossovers and, at the same side hesitation type. I don't know what you call it, but the same side hesi you get with the animations. Now we're moving on to the normal dribble style. Personally, I actually like the crossover with normal dribble style, and a lot of centers use this when they play with a 40 speed with ball. Personally, it is a lot better than basic to me. And the same side crossovers or the little hesitations, they are still kind of slow, but they are pretty decent. Pro, now I low-key like normal better than pro for the crossover. Now, I'm not really sure about, the same side hesis. That's what I'm going to call it, the hesitation, and I'm going to call it the crossover. Now, I like the crossover, but I don't really like the hesitation. I'm not going to lie. I know a lot of people do use pro, but people only use pro and, like LeBron and Magic, because those are usually for, bigger guards. Pro is for sure decent. Nothing great, but it is decent. We had a lot of these to go through, so I tried to just make it one clip of each, because it's gonna take forever to get through all these if I did a lot of clips. Now the little side to side hesitation is decent. A lot of these really don't have good hesitation, they all are slow, so I'm not gonna lie, I really only liked 3 or 4 of them. And Kobe, which is the one I'm right now, I personally don't like. Another thing is, I feel like a lot of these, you need to have a kind of high ball handle for these really to not be that good. A lot of these are really bad, and you need a pretty high ball handle to get them. Why would I even want to use Kevin Durant? You gain no space using Kevin Durant. Now, the crossover is decent. I won't lie, the crossover is okay. It's not anything special, but it's a lot better than the hesitation. Hesitation, I'm not gonna lie, it's bad. But this crossover is pretty decent. I do think if you were doing a Kevin Durant video, you would for sure go with the crossover more than you would go with the hesitation. Now, Joel Embiid was disgusting. I won't lie. I think Joel Embiid and Basic probably have a tie right now for the worst, because you don't get any separation with the crossover, I would say. And these are just my thoughts. None of this is for certain. I don't have, a measurement of how fast any of these are, dribbling, doing the hesi, into that. I don't really know how fast these are. I'm just going off when I was actually using the moves mid-game and, trying to moves out. This is just how I feel. Now, personally, if you like one better than the other, that's perfectly fine. Use whatever ones you like. But Joel Embiid, I would not recommend. Now, moving on to James Harden. The crossover for James Harden, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't think it's good in any way. He does get a decent amount of speed off of it. But the thing I really do not like is his, hesitation. His hesitation, whenever you use it, as you will see in the next coming clips, whenever you use his hesitation, it feels like you already ran out of stamina when you're dribbling. So, after you dribble and use your 3 bars, that's basically how it looks when you're dribbling, even with all your bars. If you use James Harden and you can cook up with it, you actually have to be very good at the game, because I couldn't use it because I don't know what it is. That little 2-step he does before he even dribble is just not for me personally. Now, like I said, I think Kyrie Irving is the best. I'm pretty sure everybody that's in the game thinks it's the best, because you just get the most burst off of any move you do. A lot of people, I think it's called L2 cancel, or basically I think it's L2 cancel, where bigger players can hesi to the same side. Pretty much that's what they do with the Kyrie Irving dribble style. But Kyrie Irving is it's automatic. You don't have to do anything else to get it, and it has a nice smooth regular crossover. Now, Allen Iverson, I actually like, it's not bad. It's not good, but it's not terrible. It's smooth, it's kind of slow, but this is what I like. This crossover, it kind of reminds me of the Magic cross, but I think it's low-key. It looks faster to me. Maybe it's because I got a 90s people ball, so of course it looks fast. I know they did nerf the Magic, So this actually might be like one of the fastest. It looks extremely quick. Now, I wouldn't spam this, but I know a lot of dudes who would if they knew about it. Now, on to the LeBron James. The LeBron James is the one that I use on my 6'8" build. The LeBron James crossover is smooth. It's nothing crazy, but it does have a smooth crossover. I feel like it's a mix between pro and normal in my eyes, and it's just simple. Now, the hesitation side is decent, kind of slow, but pretty much a lot of them are like that. Magic, like I just showed y'all with the other one, Magic is pretty good. I won't lie. I've been getting cooked by Magic pretty much the whole year, and it's pretty annoying to guard. Actually, it's extremely annoying to guard, but they did say they nerfed it, and I low-key think they did, because I feel like it might have been a nerf to it. I don't know if it's a placebo effect where I just feel like it looks slower, or because I did see something where they actually said it is slower, but I think it's slower. Now, the actual regular hesi is trash. Don't even worry about it. The regular hesi is trash. Now, Michael Jordan, I personally like the crossover that Michael Jordan gets. It's different. It's not like the other ones. It's different, but I like it. Now, for 89 ball control, way too high. Now, this animation too is pretty decent. I would say 85 ball control, or maybe 87 to be good. But if I'm going 89, I might as well go 90. But 87, you can still get, 87 at like a 6'8". So it's like, I think 87 probably be good for like his dribble style. Now, on to Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine, his crossover was different, but it low-key also felt like a slower version of the normal cross in my eyes. It wasn't anything crazy. It just kind of felt like a normal crossover, but it was decent. I won't lie. I did see people, saying like they liked Zach LaVine better than LeBron, or they liked Zach LaVine better than Magic. I personally would still use LeBron over Zach LaVine and the other one, in my opinion. Now, this is one of the sleepers. This Damian Lillard crossover is something smooth about that I really like. I don't know. I think it's because he puts the ball on the ground before he actually does the cross in like a weird, I don't know what you would call it, but it's smooth to me. So I think right now I got Kyrie, Michael Jordan, and this Damian Lillard is like my favorite dribble styles at the moment. And LeBron is up there too, but I think these three might be my favorite dribble styles over the ones we've gone through so far. And the Allen Iverson crossover. Now this one is decent. It's not great, but it's not, it's not terrible to where it's not usable, but I really don't think I could use it because it's just not like my style. I don't really like it. The John Morant is decent, but I don't think it's really anything special. Now, this crossover, it kind of feels like James Harden. Not crossover. The hesitation feels like James Harden to me for some reason. Now, Steve Nash. This is what I wanted to talk about a lot. Steve Nash, I think, is the exact same animation as normal. If I put these side by side, which I'm not because I don't really have time to do that, but if I put those side by side, I feel like it'd be the exact same as normal. It looks identical to me. I don't know if it is, but it looks identical. Now, the actual hesitation, I won't lie, it looks decent. It's not terrible. It looks smooth. It looks decent. So I, get out, kind of one of the better ones. Chris Paul. The crossover, I don't know if I like it really. It seems kind of smooth, pretty quick, but I feel like it'd be predictable and people will know where I'm going because, he crosses over so fast, but it's like short kind of, if you get what I'm saying. So I don't know if I really like Chris Paul. And pretty much, you don't really have to, sit here and hear me talk about all of them. Whichever one you really want to see, I will just, skip to that one. I'm kind of just talking to, fill the gap because you can clearly see the ones you like and the ones you don't. So you don't really need me here talking about it. But I really, don't want to just sit here and have a video quiet. So it's like I'm trying to, actually say how I feel about each of them. To me, John Stockton was one of the worst. I'm kind of disappointed because I actually like John Stockton, play style and how he plays in the NBA. And I do not like his dribble style at all. I do not like the crossovers. The crossovers are extremely slow. Now, I think you only like a 75 or, like high 70 speed with ball. So you don't really need anything crazy to get it. But I do not like it. It does not have any good animations personally in there. Now, these ladies that they have down here, this one is actually decent. It low-key reminds me of normal also. So it's like 3 or 4 crossovers that remind me of normal in the different dribble styles that I've showed y'all. And, it's smooth. It's smooth, so I would say I like this one better. And then this also has the James Harden type animation. It's like they mixed the James Harden up with the normal. So if you like that, I would say go for her. But I don't like that animation on the hesitation, so I wouldn't like to use any of these that have that animation. I think it's been like 3 or 4 of them that got it. Now, Chelsea Gray, decent, nothing special. I feel like this one's like a slower version of Chris Paul, and it's like a little faster than like the Joel Embiid. I personally don't like it. Now, the hesitation, it's even worse because I feel like it had like a little hitch in the actual animation before you actually dribble it. So I don't really like that one either. But these ones at the end were kind of worse. I know they are I don't know who these ladies are. I'm pretty sure these are all ladies, like by the names. But like these might be WNBA players. I don't know for sure. But this one kind of reminds me of pro dribble style. And I think you only need a 40 ball handle for this one. So, this is actually kind of worth in my opinion. Because, 40 ball handle and this one is, this quick. It's decent enough. And I would say if you want like a pro and you're like a, 6'9" power forward, I probably would say just like, go this. I think normal might be better, like, in my eyes though, because, normal dribble style is the same as, normal and pro. I like normal better than pro. So I would say I wouldn't want to use this one exactly, but it's actually not bad. Now, for the final one, Gabby Williams, I personally really didn't like Gabby Williams because I think this crossover is weird because the ball goes between. It actually looks kind of cool, but I don't think this will actually work. Like if you're actually playing on the court and somebody's guarding you, I don't think this will be a good enough crossover to really get space and get you open. Now, the actual hesitation animation is decent. It's nothing fast. It reminds me like LeBron a little bit. It's like, the same side. It's pretty decent. It's nothing crazy. But like I said, I think my top 3 are Kyrie Irving, Michael Jordan, and then Damian Lillard. And that's all for, the dribble styles. I think it was 22 of them or 23, one of those. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe. I think this might be the last type of video I have to make like this because all the other ones I've seen have been made already. But like I said, if you enjoy, like, comment, subscribe. Tyree out.